YouTube? It's WTF. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a challenge here. The challenge is going to be to try to collect 500,000 Stardust within 24 hours. The event just started at 4 o'clock today. Right now it's 5:06 on Friday, September 22nd. The goal is going to be to get 500,000 Stardust by Saturday, September 23rd by 5:06 p.m. We're going to see if this is going to be possible. My current Stardust, I'll go to my newest guy here, which is Mewtwo, that I just got during the raid yesterday. Watch my other videos to see how to get a Mewtwo and how to catch him. Alright, but currently I have 3,163,000 Stardust. By tomorrow, the goal is going to be to have 3,663,000 Stardust. Alright guys, hopefully this is possible, and I will be sharing with you guys the techniques that I did to do this. So let's get the ball rolling and get to work here. Hey guys, I'm back. Alright, so it's 5:34 the following day. It's been 24 hours since I started this challenge. It is Saturday, September 23rd at this point. I got a bit delayed. I had some things I had to deal with, so I am giving you guys an update. I am about 20 to 30 minutes difference from the time that I started. I believe I started on 5:07 and it's 5:34. Alright, so I'm going to get right into it, guys. Alright, the challenge that I had accepted was to try to see if I can get 500,000 Stardust within 24 hours. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Pokemon Go app, and I'm going to show you guys how much Stardust I was able to get within the 24 hours. I hatched this Chansey right there, so I am going to pull that up. Now remember guys, this is during the event that's going on, so it is double Stardust right now, okay? But the strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, you can do it during the event and collect 500,000 Stardust. However, if you do it anytime outside of the event, okay, you can still collect the maximum amount of Stardust that I can think of, which is possible at this point in time in the game. Okay. Alright, so let me pull this right up. So here it is. Alright, so I was able to accomplish the goal. The previous Stardust that I had was 3,163,000, and I'm just trying to recall from memory before I go to the previous video that I had recorded yesterday. So the Stardust that I'm currently at is 3,666,000. So I was able to obtain 503,000 Stardust within 24 hours. Alright, I am definitely excited about this. I am going to share with you guys next on how I was able to obtain this Stardust. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, guys. There was some grinding, but it really wasn't as hard. I'll share with you guys how to go about doing this trick, okay? Or how to go about collecting this Stardust, okay? And what I did for the last 24 hours. All right, couple things, okay? There's two apps that you need to do this. One is the Pokemon Go hacked version, so you can go ahead and teleport to the different coordinations. Obviously, if you have the hacked version, you know how to put in the coordinates and teleport. Okay. Second is I currently play in New York City, so I use the New York City Pokemap, okay, .com, which is right here. So you do need some sort of map tracking that you have in your area. I know a lot of different areas have their own tracking devices. If you do track down Pokemon, okay, this is definitely what you need to try to collect that Stardust. So this is the second thing. I call this the BBPT trick, okay? And that stands for Butterfree, Beedrill Pidgeot Trick, BBPT. Alright, so this is my little trick, okay? Basically, the goal here is to try to only catch the third evolution of the Pokemons. Now, this is during the event, so you get 1,000 Stardust for every third evolution Pokemon that you catch during the event. Normally, you would get 500 Stardust if it was not the event. So basically what I've done here is I have filtered down to the third tier Pokemon only. The easiest ones that I know just from experience here to catch are Butterfree, Beedrill, and Pidgeot. So that's why I call it the BBPT trick. Okay. Now you can catch any Pokemon that is in its third evolution and be able to do this trick. Okay, but those are the easiest ones to catch. All right. So just getting right into it. If you haven't kind of already figured out what I had to do here, I'm going to kind of walk through step by step. Okay. So the first thing that I had to do is I wanted to make sure that all my lucky eggs are on. Okay. So as I'm walking, I'm definitely hatching all my lucky eggs. So currently, I only have one egg going. Okay. And during the event, I actually did go ahead and purchase the special box right there. So you do want to go ahead and have incubators going on. You don't need to have the super incubator that they got going on right now. You can just have the regular incubator, but that's definitely adding to the Stardust because it's obviously hatching faster, right? So that's the first thing that you want to make sure. Second thing is whichever area that you're playing in, I would recommend an area where there's a lot of Pokestops, right? Because then you can be catching and you can also be reloading your items at the same time. I play in New York City. This works out extremely well because there's a lot of Pokestops in New York City. So the next thing that I would recommend here is to make sure you guys have enough Great Balls. And if you have Ultra Balls, that's even better. But make sure you have enough Great Balls, and I would recommend that you have enough berries as well. Just the regular berries are fine. The third step, and probably the final step here, is basically you're just going to be locating the coordinates for all the Pidgeots, all the Butterfrees, all the Beedrills, and only be catching those. Okay, I do catch other Pokemon, like there's a couple Pokemon sitting around here. This was the last spot that I caught a Beedrill, and I usually transfer everything right away. But the final step is you just want to make sure that you're always catching those Pokemon. If you have the time to consider catching other Pokemon, I would definitely do it. Just so you guys know, again, this is happening during the event. Okay, so I'm getting double the Stardust. But the quickest way to gain Stardust in the game that I figured out, there's two ways. One is by doing the incubators. Second is by catching the third evolution of the Pokemon, because you get 500 Stardust during normal time and you get 1,000 Stardust during the event that's going on. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the coordinates from this app. I am playing in New York City, and as you guys can tell right now, these are all the Beedrills and Pidgeots and level 3 evolutions that are showing up. I do have some other Pokemons like Chansey and stuff that I do want to try to capture, so I do have them being displayed as well. Alright, so I've already done those. I'm going to go... Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys an example of this right now. But I just clicked on the Beedrill. I'm going to click on the map. And then it just takes me to the coordinates. I'm going to copy the coordinates. And then I'm just going to go into the Pokemon Go app and put in the coordinates. Alright, and obviously it tells me how far it is distance-wise, and you just want to make sure you wait enough time. Sometimes if you're going a further distance, like a 10-mile, I usually look at it like, hey, how long does it take me to drive there? If it takes me 5 minutes to drive there, I'll wait 5 minutes before I go ahead and click on that Pokemon. As I'm doing this, I'm just going to wait it out another minute or two longer. And yeah, right now, because we're getting 1,000 Stardust, it makes it a lot easier. What I'll tell you guys is that I definitely was grinding, pretty hard, but at the same time easy. I probably, out of the 24 hours, I would say I slept probably about 7 hours, and then I had some other activities that I had to do. And as far as game time play, I was able to do about 12 hours of game time play. Now, I do know that there is a soft ban that is in place, but I believe the soft ban is 500 Pokemon caught within 24 hours. Okay, so I did not hit that soft ban, which is really good. So this is 100% possible. Okay, I just showed you proof that this was done, that I was able to do it. Okay, if you guys have any questions or anything, make sure you guys put it in the comments. As you guys know, I am new to the channel here, so I am trying to share my knowledge with you guys. My goal throughout the channel here is to make sure that everybody is the best player that they can be in this game, and to should be able to share some of the hints, cheats, secrets, whatever you want to call it, best way to spoof, hack, etc. On the channel. All right, but that's the trick, guys. It's just making sure that you are going after catching those Pokemon and just catching them as soon as you can possibly catch them. Okay, and last got an ad there. Last thing that I just wanted to say as well, guys, is if you like the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. It keeps me motivated to keep on doing more videos. My goal is, so I'm gonna put this out there. My goal is if I can get 500 likes on this video, or actually, I'll keep it simpler. If I can get 500 views on this video before the event ends, which is in 9 days from now, okay, today being September 23rd, I believe the event ends on October 2nd. If I can get 500 views on this video, I will go ahead and do this live stream. All right, and I will show you guys how to do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the live stream for 24 hours, but I will do this on a live stream and show you guys how to actually go about doing this. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. Like I said, it keeps me motivated, keeps me going to keep doing more videos like this. So this is the last one I'm going to catch for the video, and the best way to go about it is usually if it's anything above like 600 CP or higher, I usually throw a raspberry at it just to make it easier. And then because I have ultra balls, I usually tend to throw ultra balls. But if you don't have ultra balls, great balls are work just as well. All right, finally got it. And that's basically it, guys. That is the trick. Hopefully I shared everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like I said, make sure you guys got the incubators on. Make sure you guys are going after catching the third evolution. And personally, I would only catch the third evolution just because it takes time to catch everything else. So I usually tend to just jump from one Pidgeot or Butterfree or Beedrill to the next. And yeah, keep going at it that way. Keep grinding away. And like I said, it only took me about 12 hours out of the 24 hours to do this. So it is definitely possible, and I was grinding, but at the same time, I thought it was going to be a bit harder than what it was. But it is time consuming, guys. So you do got to have that, the 12-hour period when you're catching. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.